Hi everybody, and welcome to Pints of Science. My name is Jack Cummings, and today we're going to be talking about global nutrient dispersal patterns. Specifically, we're going to talk about the direction of these patterns, we're going to talk about the drivers of this dispersal, and we're going to talk about the impacts of mass extinction events on the global dispersal of nutrients. First, we're going to talk about the main pattern itself. Now, some scientists have hypothesized that we're going to start right here deep in the deep ocean, in the nutrient-rich deep ocean, where charismatic megafauna such as whales bring nutrients to the surface. Once these nutrients are at the surface, androgynous fish and seabirds move the nutrients into the coastline. Once it's on the coast, large mammals such as bears, large terrestrial mammals, are going to take these nutrients out of the coastal nutrient hotspots and disperse them throughout the land where they're most needed. Now, obviously, large mammals have a dramatic impact on this process. In the past, since the most recent ice age and in the past 100 years, as a result of hunting and overfishing in the oceans, the amount of large mammals, both in terrestrial ecosystems and in marine ecosystems, has decreased dramatically. Now, this has had a huge impact on that cycling. Specifically, on land, there's now a reduction in capacity to disperse nutrients by 8%, whereas in the oceans, it's 5%. So there's a dramatic decrease in that productivity and the ability to do this ecosystem function. Now, some people have hypothesized that since we have reduced the amount of large wild megafauna, but we have increased the amount and the biomass of animals in captivity, that we could potentially use these animals in captivity to replace this ecosystem function. However, that's most likely not going to work for two main reasons. The first of those reasons is that these animals in captivity are fenced in. Since they're fenced in, they're not able to cover large amounts of area and therefore not able to disperse the nutrients in the large amounts of area that the charismatic megafauna previously were able to. Another reason that these domesticated species won't be able to do nutrient dispersal on the same scale is that most of the time they're kept in only one species in a specific area. So since, for example, on a cattle farm there's only cattle on a cattle ranch, they're going to do specific patterns, they're going to eat in the same areas, they're going to defecate in the same areas. And since they're maintaining this pattern, they're not spreading the nutrients around, they're actually doing the opposite. They're creating more centralized locations of nutrients. I hope you guys learned something today. Have a great day.